Welcome to GCN Tech. In this video, we are going to show you some of the world's fastest time trial bikes that some of the world's fastest pro riders are using at this year's UAE Tour. We're talking bigger chain rings than ever before, more carbon fiber than you could dream of, custom-made components, and average speeds well above 50 kilometers an hour. Let's start with the Colnago TT1, which was used to devastating effect by Team UAE Emirates as they took the top 3 spots in the individual time trial at stage 2. One of the team's goals this year for 2024 was to be able to lower the weight of the TT1 time trial bike by around 1 kilogram. To achieve this, the team is working together with technical partners, and the results speak for themselves. Thanks to the use of carbon-tied chainrings and rotors, they've managed to save around 300 grams of weight and also improve aerodynamics because the central carbon part has been enlarged to help smooth airflow. Thanks to a collaboration with American company Envy, the bikes now feature extensions that are adjustable in both length and angle. This is key to optimizing the rider's body position because body position is of greater importance than the aerodynamics of the bike. We believe Envy are also working on new wheels to further reduce the overall weight of the bike, and the rear disc wheel is one of the key areas of focus. On Team Astana's Wilier Turbine SLR, they are using the SLF Aero carbon derailleur cage with CNC machined aluminium pulleys. This type of aerodynamic carbon cover and oversized pulley wheels are becoming commonplace on most of the time trial bikes. The Cannondale SuperSlice of EF Education and the Factor Hanzo of the Israel team are also using a similar model, however this one is developed by Ceramic Speed. Huge single chainrings are becoming commonplace too, and I'm not just talking 54 or 55 teeth here that we see on pro road bikes. Those are rookie numbers in the world of time trial bikes. The most impressive of all is the 68-tooth carbon chainring used by former time trial world champion Tobias Foss of Team Ineos. This is fitted to his Pinarello Bolide and complemented with a tri-spoke and disc wheel from Princeton Carbon Works. What will seem as a surprise for some people though is the team's reluctance to use any of the oversized aero pulley wheel covers. Perhaps this is a contractual reason with the team's agreement with Shimano, or maybe the team just believe there's no advantage to be had. Let's move on to the specialized Shiv time trial bike used by the Bora team. The latest feature is the Speed Bar Custom Aero extensions. These are made from 2 different materials, carbon fiber for the elbow rests, and the other parts are 3D printed into titanium to help optimize the bar for each rider. On the crankset, there are also carefully placed black stickers which appear to be used to cover something up. Could this be a new model of SRAM chainring perhaps? The Rysel XCR of the Decathlon AG2R team made its first ever appearance at the UAE Tour this year and features a large chainring from British brand Drag to Zero. They've also collaborated on the aerodynamic optimization for other teams' components too, such as the Giant Trinity and the Scott Plasma time trial bikes used by Jayco Alula and Team DSM Firmenich Post NL. The Look 796 Monoblade RS is the bike of Team Cofidis. This one is Ruben Fernandez's bike and uses a CNC machined aluminium chainring from Kronos. The number of teeth is written on this with a permanent marker, most likely due to it being a one-off or custom prototype item. If we move to the Cube Aerium from the Intermarché team, there's also another sticker applied to the wheels here, but this time the mechanics have written on how much tubular sealant was installed and the date that it was installed into the bike. And this is a real simple way of never ever forgetting. At the Bahrain Merida team, they're using the Merida Time Warp bike, which also features a neat little 3D printed chain guide and chainstay protector. The BMC Timemachine 01 from the Tudor team features the hashtag #RideForGino, a dedication to Gino Maida, the Swiss rider who lost his life in last year's Tour de Suisse. Another noticeable component are the Wattshop carbon aero bars, which is yet another British brand creating some of the fastest time trial components available. The Jayco Alula team is probably the team which races on the lightest time trial bike ever. Not due to the use of some sort of super high-tech material or top secret NASA level of optimization, but because they're still racing with rim brakes. This consequently reduces the weight of the bike and some could also argue helps with aerodynamics. However, the mechanics have told us that the new Giant Trinity with disc brakes should arrive with them this year, so we'll soon find out. So those are some of the most exciting and interesting aspects of the bikes that we could see at this year's race. But no doubt some tech has slipped through the GCN Tech net, but that's why you should subscribe and also turn on your notifications, because we are regularly at races throughout the year and always in search of new kits, new bikes and new tech. Our final observation though is the apparent extinction of tubular tyres. Most of the teams here at this year's race were using 28mm tubeless tyres, with a few teams using 26mm tyres and inner tube setups. Most notably of those being Lidl Trek with their Pirelli P0 TT tyres and TPU tubes, and also specialised teams using inner tube setups too. Anyway, that's it for Hot Tech from this year's UAE Tour. Hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at the tech, and please do let us know in the comments what you found most interesting, and as always, give this video a thumbs up. See you later.